Yo, what's going on everybody? So before the video starts today, I just wanted to tell you about my favorite adult toy website, the lovely people over at Adam and Eve. They're actually the sponsor of today's video, and we're coming at you kings and queens with a 50% discount on an item of your choice when you use code JAMARI. That's J-A-M-A-R-I, JAMARI. Like wow, that's half off. That's like seeing the girl of your dreams topless. And wait, just wait a minute. Because when you use my code, you also get free shipping on your order. These are really trying times, and you or your partner deserve a little moment of pleasure. A 5-minute vacation from reality, perhaps. They have stuff for men, they have stuff for women, anyone on the spectrum. So go use my code today and treat yourselves to some Adam and Eve. So there used to be this show, Manswers, one of those late night TV shows that was like an alarm telling you that you're awake sitting in front of the television way too late. Back when your only friends were George Lopez and the commercial offering you the ultimate love song collection CD. Maybe someone is texting you on your sliding keyboard phone and they fell asleep. I really do miss those simpler times, back when phones only did things like call and text and GPS. Maybe a couple of classic games like Snake, Bejeweled, and Knock Off Aladdin. Back when social media was only accessed through a computer and you took pictures on your little digital camera. It was just an easier time than now, where we have to be so plugged in all the time that it quite frankly makes my brain hurt. With all these signals being sent out, all these UV rays have basically made my brain a microwave. And even if you do decide not to partake in this social media circus, the other good 90% of the world is already so locked in, so really what's the point? It's already all around you, like when one slice of bread has mold, you know you gotta toss out the whole bag. But anyways, this show was one of those real piece of late night shows they were airing on that channel Spike, which I don't understand why you would name your multi-million-dollar entertainment company after a dog, but I digress. And these guys were basically advertising this channel Spike to be for the edgy straight boys who love tits, guns, and alcohol. This show was basically the epitome of those three concepts, so basically anyone who was old enough or able to still get a boner was the target audience for this show. I remember watching a few episodes in my room with the volume way down, late one night, and what I saw will likely scar me forever.
The thing that will add the most additional inches is a penile extender!
These guys were selling an African slinky on their TV station. Like, it's no wonder why this show and the entire network went down under. And this was basically the premise of this show, Manswers, to cover all these different questions that men apparently have. Yeah, maybe men who took 1,000 CTE hits in high school would write in with these types of inquiries. It was like they got a table of everyone who ate glue in elementary school and asked them to make a show, and this is what they came up with.
How fat would a dude have to be to stop a bullet? How long would it take to eat a horse? Can you bounce a quarter off a stripper's ass?
If a stripper's ass is tight enough, you could totally bounce a quarter off that.
So this show had to be right up there with 1,000 Ways to Die for how stupid and pointless some of the they covered was. But for some reason, these two shows were hard not to stop on for at least a commercial break here and there when you were surfing through the channels. The concept wasn't terrible, like there's enough mouthfeels out there for this to be a successful show. But the production value of Manswers was simply garbage. And honestly, this style of content and comedy has gone out the window long ago, making this show seem extremely outdated and a little bit cringy.
How can I increase my pain tolerance if I'm in a fight?
And just a few years later, there'd be people on YouTube producing much better quality shows than this trash. And it really didn't help that they hired that annoying ass narrator from TMZ to host this godforsaken dumpster fire of a show.
There's no room in a guy's noggin to feel the flogging if a three-way is blocking his brain. Should dudes dress up in drag and drink on the house? 2. Now you're begging like a Dalmatian at the dinner table. There's gotta be a way to make her go from prude to in the mood.
And look, I'm not saying I have a problem with a late night of sitting at home half asleep watching big titties on my screen, but this show was coming from a very strange place in my opinion. Something about watching it was like you knew you'd feel dirty if your mom or your wife or whoever it would be walked in. That's like having a girlfriend who watches Doja Cat on Instagram live all day. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? The other thing was the target audience for this show and understanding who would truly be the ones watching this show. I'm sure a good chunk of those numbers were young kids staying up late wanting something edgy and cheaply extreme to fill their brains.
When you work hard and beg, you can really work up an appetite. But can you get hungry enough to eat one of these?
But now that I really think about it, I can't even imagine what these young kids who got a phone or device in their hands on that one special evening. Maybe it was their birthday, a holiday, maybe their parents just got a divorce and they're trying to lay it on them easy. Either way, they got the device, and this device can literally do anything they can imagine at any given time. You can literally see anything you want to see on these things, for the good and the bad. And I'm not saying that the younger generation is doomed to anything, but damn, you know that life has to change quick for these kids when they get one of these in their possession. But that's another topic for another day. For now, I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and liking and sharing the video if you did enjoy. Every share really helps me to reach a bigger audience every single day, guys. Trying to get 500,000 subs, man, so let's get busy. I do want to thank you guys for the surge in numbers recently. It really makes me feel nice and motivated to make some fresh content lately. Been really liking some of the videos I've been producing, having a lot of fun. So as always, it's all love from your boy the Tan Superman, and I'm signing out. Peace. Also, Manswers is just a really stupid ass name for a show, by the way.